What is going on, y'all? This is Chris Saunders, aka CSProductions.29. You are loved, you are valued, and you are appreciated. Today we are checking out House of Gold by 21 Pilots. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've done another 21 Pilots song. We haven't stopped. We're gonna continue checking them out for sure, as long as they don't get blocked or off of YouTube. So this is House of Gold. I saw it was like 7 years old, so I'm curious if I've heard it or heard it in the background of just life, since it's a pretty old song. But we are going to dive into this one. Without further ado, let's check it out.
She asked me, son, when I grow old, will you buy me a house of gold? And when your father turns to stone, will you take care of me? She asked me, son, when I grow old, will you buy me a house of gold? And when your father turns to stone, will you take care of me? I will make you queen of...
Wait, time out. Where's the rest of his body? Where are his legs? And then it looks like a big old tractor tire here. And there's a person. What's going on?
Everything you see, I'll put you on the map. I'll cure you of disease. Let's say we up and left this town and turned our future upside down. We'll make pretend that you and me lived ever after happily. She asked me, son, when I grow old, will you buy me a house of gold?
It's like we got a zombie situation. I'm curious though here on we said like leave this town and I think he said and turn our lives upside down. Is he kind of referencing potentially like thoughts he had initially on his career or trying to turn music into an actual career path? And so I'm curious if that's kind of what he's referencing, or if he's just talking about like this situation of like how she said, well, I think when we get old, will you buy me a house of gold? Essentially, will you take care of me? Let's continue.
Will you buy me a house of gold? And when your father turns to stone, will you take care of me? I will make you queen of everything you see. I'll put you on the map. I'll cure you of disease.
I mean, slick writing. One thing that came to mind just now is like when your father turns to stone. And so I'm assuming he's referencing that, like, obviously when your father passes away, but turns to stone, often when people are buried, there's a gravestone or tombstone within a graveyard. And so I'm assuming he's making that, like tying the reference there together, you know, father passing and dying, but then also like saying when your father turns to stone. I was thinking initially that it may have been pushing or touching on like a faith-based or a biblical reference, but I think he's just kind of tying the death situation to like when your father turns to stone, becomes a gravestone essentially. Let's go back 5 seconds.
House of gold, and when your father turns to stone, will you take care of me? I will make you queen of everything you see. I'll put you on the map. I'll cure you of disease.
Interesting. Is that his like love song? Is that his way of trying to ask a young lady on a date and saying, hey, you know, I'll take care of you, create a house of gold for you, I will take care of everything, I'll cure you of disease, making all these promises. It's interesting. I think one of the lines there towards the end, I think he said something along the lines of essentially, since life doesn't go as planned, it's always turned upside down, I'm gonna be a bum. My plan is to be a bum, because then maybe I'll essentially become someone. I think is kind of like the general thought he was mentioning or talking about there. So interesting. That was a fun little, very catchy song. I'm curious if there's a deeper meaning within the lyrics. I didn't have the lyrics in front of me, so I was just going purely off of listening. So help me out if there are. Initially, when I saw House of Gold, I was thinking there might be some biblical reference if he was talking about potentially like heaven or things like that. It didn't, at least initial first listen, it didn't seem like he was going really that direction. It seemed more of kind of like a love song trying to woo a young lady. But let me know in the comment section down below if I'm just way off or if he was referencing or talking about other situations in life. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as the bell notification so you never miss a video in the future. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.